Hello everyone, this is Vicki Verley. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly tarot scopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading.
Aries.
Hello Aries, and welcome to your June of 2015 Tarot Scope and Animal Totem. Who can believe that it's June? I can't believe it's halfway through the year already, 2015. Okay, what's in store for Aries this month of June? Need some cards for Aries. Oh, that's a nice little start off. Okay. These want to come like that, like that. And we're going to get two more. I don't know if you can see it at my thing again. It's just going to go with this for a while. Playing music is more important. I need to keep my hands nice and strong and healed for playing music. Not beating cards on them. It's not what hands were made for. Okay. Well, you know, this first stuff up here, I was so like, oh, wow, look at you, Aries. You know, this looks really cool and everything. But note, here, these are some good cards here. These are some really good cards, these three. But note, there's this Knight of Rods in reverse. Now, more than likely, that's you. I mean, honestly, Knight of Rods, fire sign person, Leo, Aries, Sag. So more than likely, that's you. It's not you, it might be like your child. It's going to be a younger person, a younger sibling, your child, your nephew, your neighbor's kid, you know, somebody like that. But they're in reverse, and they're definitely resisting this. And look at what he lines up with, too. Now, he, but of course I always say in these readings, it could be you, anybody. He, she, whatever. Lines up with Tower in reverse, lines up with Six of Rods in reverse. And, okay, because it's a knight, a lot of times that does turn us to say, well, somebody younger. And Aries, you're so youthful anyway. But it could be like somebody younger. In reverse, though, the youngness isn't working for them. You know, the youngness is, that's why I said maybe it's somebody's kid, you know, something like that, because it's not working for you if this is you. It means you're having a juvenile outlook, or they are, or, you know, you're looking at things. Being stuck is another big thing that this could mean. Somebody who's just stuck, they're not willing to grow. Because if things aren't going the way you want them to go, if you're just, you know, it's that Einstein thing again, I say it over and over again, but doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. So if you're unwilling to grow, you're unwilling to change, you could manifest more of the same. You know, Tower in reverse, Six, failure. This is failure, flat out. This is success, this is failure at its root. I mean, there's more stuff involved, but I mean, but that's the only, take this out of here, and this is a really, really nice spread here. Really nice. Especially this top row where this shows here. You know, so it's almost like take this juvenile thinking out of it, or take this old way of looking things out of it, or don't let this younger person run you around and run your life too. Whether this younger person is in the exterior world, you know, a friend, a child, whatever, or if this is you. This is your juvenile self, you know, or maybe your ego, whatever. But it could be an aspect of you and your behavior, or letting this other person wreck what could be something really awesome here. This is something really awesome. Take this out of here, and this is like super great. Eight of Rods in reverse is releasing from something that was stressing you out and worried, or just like held you back for, and I'm feeling like this is long time. I'm feeling like 8. We got eight of Swords, we've got 8 of Cups here. So I want to say this could even have been 7, 8 years. Maybe 8 months, maybe since the 8th month of August of last year. You know, but I'm feeling like this isn't just, oh, this kid's annoying me if it's somebody else. This is a long time thing. This has been going on for a long time. And it's about, even if it's the kid or whoever, if it's not you, it's about you. You don't have to let this person influence you. This is also about letting go of false things, that imprisonment. This is about putting yourself in false imprisonment because, oh, it's his fault, this was it, because of this, because of these outward things. And really, you know, you take off the blinders, and it was, you know, it was your doing all along. And I know that's easy to say, and it's not, I'm not trying to get on you or anything. We all go through this, you know. So, you know, be the co-creator, creating your reality, all that stuff. It's going to require you to change your outlook. You know, if you're, and that's another thing, if you're doom and gloom all the time, well, nothing ever works out for me, I never get a break, I blah, blah, blah. This, so it shall be. So it shall be. You know, I'm feeling really strong about speaking out. I'm trying to think now. I know that Saturn, because it's 7, 8 years. Chariot's 7, these are 8s. I know that that is a Saturn cycle. 8 of Rods is also in here. We've got a lot of 8s. Well, 8 is karma, is money too, but 8 is Saturn. 8 is Saturn, and it's also the number of years Saturn takes to make a quarter turn. So I've said this time and time again too. You're in a relationship 7 or 8 years, it's a Saturn cycle. It's karmic. You're in a job 7, 8 years, it's a Saturn. You know, live in a house 7, 8 years, so on and so on. So Saturn is going back and dipping back into Scorpio. Now, I should have had my wheel here. I didn't know I was going to talk about any astrology. But let me think here. What would that be, Scorpio, for you guys? Got Aries here, Libra here. That's your 8th house of money, death, sexuality. So these are the kind of things, joint properties, insurances, things like this. 8th house is a house of sexuality. It's Scorpio's house. Because, duh, you're the flat wheel. I had to sit here and figure it out. It's the, Aries is the flat wheel. So there's something, I'm feeling like this, a lot of you, this Saturn's going to be affecting you. Because these 8s are all showing up. If that doesn't make any sense to you, it still could be, I'm feeling real strong on something that's been going on 7, 8 months, 7, 8 weeks. I'm really feeling 7, 8 years. Long standing. I'm feeling long standing. So here comes Chariot. Chariot is the highest success card in the deck. It's the phoenix rising from the ashes. It's overcoming all obstacles. This is potentiality here. These things that have been holding you back and big success and leaving the past behind. Something that you've been put a lot of stock into. You know, 8 of Cups, sometimes this is leaving a marriage. And it is lining up with Lovers in reverse. So some of you might be leaving a relationship. I mean, that may be. But 8 years, you know, it takes a long time to stack up all these cups. This isn't just something that she, you know, did for a minute and tries to go another way. It takes a lot, and there's cups. There's an emotional attachment to whatever this is. It's hard to turn and go the other way. It's hard to leave this all behind. You're vested in it. But sometimes you're vested in your suffering too, you know. And I've been there. I mean, I get that. I'm not, anything I say, it's only to try to help you. It's not to, I'm not accusing you. And that's that same thing about this. It's these outward, well, she said that I was this or I was that. You know, drop all that stuff. So that it's a chance to get over some big thing here. Some long-standing thing. And with these two cards together, they're both journey cards too, so it could be some of you are going to move. I think a lot of you could move. Maybe you're going to relocate for a job, because this kind of lines up with this. There is some money stuff going on here for you guys. You do have Ace of Rods here, okay? Ace of Rods is the seeds that you planted blooming and growing. And I always think of this as sort of an Aries energy anyway, because it's the springtime, it's the fire, rods, it's the seeds growing, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, the King of Pentacles, it leads to the King of Pentacles down here. King of Pentacles, he is, you know, somebody, the man with the money here. He's got the coin. He's offering you the financial opportunities, and it pays. You know, sometimes with these two guys together, he could even be some kind of investor or sponsor, or, you know, he might put up money for you to do, you know, like, say, like, if you were like a app developer or somebody like that, this guy may, you know, front up the money, or whatever. If it could be a creative project, could be anything. But he may, or he could be the banker, too. He could totally be the banker. With Saturn go back in your 8th house there, yeah, he could be the banker. So, I don't know. But use a chance to really break free and get some financial support that's going to allow you to do it. Many of you are going to move. Maybe you're going to get a loan for a house. Maybe you're going to build a house, because sometimes he's the house builder. And I feel like, you got to really... I'm really feeling like you got to rein yourself in, or if like this is your kid, don't bring him along. If this kid's going to mouth off. This is what I'm getting about this. It's kind of like this person just, mouths off and is right away, oh, well, that'll never work because blah, 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 blah. Well, that didn't happen because da, 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 da. Curtail that. Cut that stuff off. Stop doing that. Don't allow that part to come out and happen. Try a different approach. Try a different approach. Try something different. Hierophant is different. Hierophant is also telling us that this financial opportunity could be something kind of different too. It might not be, like if it were a loan, maybe it's not a traditional kind of loan. I'm trying to think, or maybe a reverse mortgage. It could be like something like that, like the opposite from conventional or opposite from traditional. Or maybe it's what you're actually doing or trying to get financing from. There is a Lovers in reverse here too. This is in here. So some of you, there's going to be some strain on your relationship. Some of you, maybe this is your mate behaving childishly. And you're letting him or her run you around and, rain on your parade here. So if that's the case, it's like, you gotta, this is about being true to yourself here. Ace of Rods too, very much. This is the individual. You got to do what's right for you. I feel like whatever this is, it's gonna get better. I mean, it's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna be like. So say your mate says, "Oh, blah blah blah, you'll never get that job." That's all you're. So, and you just do it anyway. Well, they're gonna benefit because there's gonna be more money in the household, and maybe you guys can move or something. So they'll quiet down if it's the outside. See, this is what I want to say. They're gonna quiet down no matter what. Or if this is your own self-doubt and inner whatever, saying, oh, blah, 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 blah. Just give it a try. Put it out there. Because then they'll quiet down. Whatever it is, it's like there's this big turning point for you. You could really not get stuck in this anymore. There's an opportunity to really, really break free from some long-standing stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to get over here and get out your animal totem card. I'm going to do the animal totem card with my hands, so I guess that won't kill me. I'll do it real light. What is the animal totem card for Aries for June? Ooh, the wasp. Okay, here it is, the wasp. Fearless warrior spirit of the sky. Shamanic healing, transformation. Stinging, attacking, fighting the good fight. Impassioned action makes dreams come true. This is a great card for the spread, about being that fierce warrior, about impassioned action. That would totally be this. Brings dreams come true. So you're going to have to tone this down. If it's you or if it's somebody within. But it's definitely not anything that's good for you anyway. It's feeding your self-doubt. It's feeding this... it's holding you back big time. So do not allow that. These are my own cards if you've just never tuned into my readings before. These are the cards that I've designed. These are the Beast Mistress Oracle cards, the Animal Oracle cards. And also take a minute to look at this wasp. Does anything stand out to you? I'd love to hear about that stuff too. Okay, thanks so much. I'll be back with you next month. Hey everyone, before we go, if you go on my main channel, you can find out more information about me, including how to get a reading. And you can check out, there's a bunch of links here. I have a couple of other channels, a music channel, and then a children's music channel, the Learning Songs for Kids. So if you have little kids or anybody, you can find links to all that on my main page. Under the About section, you can find everything. How to order. I do the personalized mandalas, my books, it's all listed here. And that's at the top if you're on home. This is the main channel page. You go home. And then it's videos, playlists, channels, discussions about. Also, I believe I will have a link, a subscribe link on the video itself. And then I usually say something like goods and services. Well, that'll take you to it. Where that actually takes you to is this Order a Mandala page, which is the Tapestry of Life. But there's all sorts of stuff. If you keep going down here, you've got the Animal Totem cards. There's a link below to buy that. And all the readings. See, it says readings. And I have all the readings. There's personal readings. And then at the very bottom, too, is make a donation. I'm usually try to keep it booking like 2 weeks out or so. I try not to let it get too far beyond there. I'll start filling in holes, but I try to stay like 2 to 3 weeks out on the booking, so you don't have to wait months or anything to get a reading with me. If you're watching this to learn how to read tarot, if you noticed I had the book there, it's Tarot in the Modern World. I wrote this book on tarot. It's a real good, easy to understand book about tarot. It's available on Amazon, Tarot in the Modern World. There's links to that. And then, of course, the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which I pulled for you at the very end of the last reading. You know, that's also going to be on here on the, you can get it from the About section or from this Order the Mandala page. So it's all there, you know, it's all there. And the goods and services, I believe, takes you to this Order the Mandala page, okay? All right, so have a great June. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.